chewy on some hot. Like I told Tish, I see when I.
Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to the Roast Session Central. I'm the Nigerian Nemesis, and in today's video, we are going to be rocking a minor balloon deck right here. Super solid 3.0 cycle. We have the Knight in here to tank for the balloon and to be used on defense. The E-Wiz, as you guys already know, is one of the best defensive cards in the game. We have the Ice Spirit for cycling. I have Goblins in here instead of the 1 Elixir Skeletons, mainly because they don't die to Zap, and everybody is running Zap and Log. Obviously, if it gets logged, it's going to die either way, but it makes a huge difference if a Hog Rider is coming towards my tower, and I place the Goblins on top of the Hog Rider, and they Zap it. The Goblins stay alive, quickly clean up the Hog Rider, and all is good. But now he has an Elixir Collector in the back, so let's go with a Miner and Goblin push and see if we can take out this pump. He now has a Baby Dragon, so Baby Dragon doing some serious work to those Goblins. One Goblin was able to get a stab off onto the tower, so that is pretty good. I'm not going to react to the Baby Dragon. Instead, let's start with a Slow Knight of our own in the back and see what else happens. I want to force out one of his main cards, and he has a mini P.E.K.K.A. now, but if he brings out a big card, we can push with the balloon here. Let's see what happens. E-Wiz in support of the Knight. I've got my Goblins ready to support if I need it. He has a big P.E.K.K.A. now coming in the back, so we're going to split Goblins over here on the right-hand side, and now we can go in with a minor balloon push on the left, and that's going to be very tough to defend. He even played the Dark Prince, so he is definitely out of Elixir, and if he doesn't come up with something here quick, that tower will definitely go down. Dark Prince is doing some really good work. He has a minion horde, so that will clean up my balloon, but not until the balloon gets 2 drops off onto that tower, dropping it all the way down to 218. I don't have much Elixir to deal with this P.E.K.K.A. though, and those minions wiped out my Electro Wizard, so now we have a relatively healthy P.E.K.K.A. and a Baby Dragon going towards our tower, so that should be the first tower right here. Definitely that P.E.K.K.A. did some serious work. Very well played from our opponent. I went in heavy on the left, and he had the answer with the minion horde, so that's going to cost us the first tower of this game. Not too bad, but I am not worried. We have the Knight Balloon combination, and now that we know he has the horde, we can poison it. Some people would say switch out the poison for an arrow, just because arrows are really good at defending the balloon. But let's focus in here with the Knight. That should tank for the tower, and now we can send the Miner onto the Elixir Collector. But if you are playing a lot of minion hordes, I would definitely suggest switching out the poison for the arrows. In my opinion, though, the poison is more versatile, and it'll help you in a lot more games instead of focusing against somebody that has minions or the minion horde. But now we have his right down tower all the way down to 910. His left tower is down to 218. So we have to try and get this tower and then defend the P.E.K.K.A. That's going to be the biggest thing in this game. So the Knight is going down in support of those Goblins, and now we have the balloon coming at him. I'm going to go ahead and pre-poison. He actually played that minion horde right on top of the bridge. Very well played. That did clean up my balloon before it even got anywhere near the tower, but the Knight is on the tower. That's a very good Knight there. That's going to take the tower, so now we have to defend this Dark Prince push with the log. I have my Knight once again, so I'm going to play it on top of the Wizard. Hopefully he can clean up the Wizard. Goblins to try and distract the P.E.K.K.A. and the mini P.E.K.K.A. So the Ice Spirit is going down. Now we have all this. Let's go with a defensive poison. Force the poison here. Mini P.E.K.K.A. gets a swing onto our tower, and the big P.E.K.K.A. gets a swing onto our tower, so we definitely have to take this tower in this push. Let's go ahead and drop a Knight down in the center, get this Miner onto the tower as fast as possible. Miner is onto the tower. He has the minion horde, but the Miner has managed to get 2 shots off. Let's poison here, and that should be the end of this game. Poison going down. One more tick, and that takes the tower for a 2-1 solid victory against the very strong P.E.K.K.A. deck. I think now, yeah, double P.E.K.K.A., P.E.K.K.A. mini P.E.K.K.A., Baby Dragon, so very good deck. He even had the minion horde in there. Good counter for our balloon, but we still managed to take away the W, pushing us up to 2-1 in this grand challenge. So let's hop right into another battle up against IVG10 from La Dormidita and see if we can do some work here as well. I have my balloon and my cycle card, so let's see. It all depends on what he decides to start with. Let's cycle this Ice Spirit and see if he plays anything. Nothing yet. Down goes that Princess, so let's go Goblins here and then drop our Miner on top of the Princess, and hopefully those Goblins can do some work onto the tower if he does not play anything. Very good log. That cleans up our Goblins and takes down the Ice Spirit, but the Miner manages to get 3 shots off onto that tower, so not too bad of an opening hand. He has the Baby Dragon coming in hot, so now we can go Electro Wizard. That should be able to defend that very easily, and I don't think he's going to support that. He actually uses a poison, so very aggressive stuff here. This opens up the way for a Knight and Balloon. Test him out. Let's see what kind of air defense he has. Knight going down, Balloon going down, Ice Spirit to follow. Let's see here. He has the Night Witch. That's not going to be enough. The Princess will not be enough either. Let's get this Miner on top of the Princess, try and take her out, and now that Balloon is very healthy onto the tower. The Miner does a great job at cleaning up the Princess and almost taking out the Night Witch, and check that out. The Balloon takes the tower just like that in one push, so I'm expecting 3 Musketeers, or Battle Ram, as you guys know, the famous decks in the meta right now. So he has an Elixir Collector there on the right-hand side, so we can go Goblins. I'm trying to get back to my Miner. I don't see the Miner in my hand, so that kind of sucks. But let's go ahead and tank for these towers. Or we could, but we'll leave that alone. Baby Dragon coming in hot. Let's play some defense instead. Let's go Electro Wizard. Yep, there's the Battle Ram that I was talking about. Knight going down. Knight's going to do some serious work. E-Wiz is so good. That's the reason why I run the E-Wiz. This deck is a big counter to that Bandit Battle Ram 3 Musketeers deck. It is so good. And let's see here. The E-Wiz does go down. Baby Dragon will get a couple of splashes off onto the tower, unfortunately. And I still am waiting for those 3 Musketeers. I have to know for a fact whether or not he has it, because if I poison the wrong thing and he brings out the 3 Musketeers, that will be the end of our game. Let's go for a poison here. Anyways, be risky since we are up a whole tower, and see if he brings out 3 Musketeers. Going into double elixir, he has the P.E.K.K.A, so that was his hiding card. So P.E.K.K.A is coming in. The E-Wiz does a great job on defense. We've got our Balloon going down for some defense against those bats, and to distract the Princess, Log going down to clean up, and we're going to have to play a defensive poison here. On top of all of this truth, Battle Ram connects to our tower. P.E.K.K.A is coming towards our tower as well. P.E.K.K.A needs to go down ASAP. P.E.K.K.A is finally down, but his Barbarians are doing some serious damage to our towers. Now we're down to 521 HP. We have to defend here because it's going to be very tough to stop a P.E.K.K.A. Let's go E-Wiz in the center. We've got our Knight to distract. Ice Spirit should freeze up the P.E.K.K.A for just a second. He's bringing in the Night Witch in the center. Baby Dragon's going to be quite annoying to deal with here. Let's go Goblins. I'm waiting for that Battle Ram. Ice Spirit going down. We need to get another E-Wiz down. Get a Poison down maybe. Let's play our Knight to try and take out this Battle Ram. Very good defense, actually. No way that Battle Ram actually got to our tower. I don't believe that. I thought the E-Wiz was focused on the Battle Ram, and now we are tied at 1 tower apiece. So we're going to have to work some magic here to try and win against a P.E.K.K.A deck in double elixir time at an even tower damage. So the E-Wiz is going down now on the right-hand side. It looks like he's going to try and push in for the 3 crown. Let's get this poison down on top of the Night Witch, kill the Princess, and now we are back in business. Let's see. There goes the P.E.K.K.A. So now we have to defend. We have to play the world's best defense if we want to survive here in this game. But this deck is so good at defense. He has a Battle Ram going in there, so E-Wiz going down on top of all of that. Now we have to deal with this P.E.K.K.A and Night Witch. Let's go with a defensive poison, getting the second Baby Dragon as well. Knight going down to distract the P.E.K.K.A. We have to try and take out this P.E.K.K.A ASAP. My Baby Dragon on the left is doing some work to our crown tower, but I'm not too worried about it. We have defended that push successfully without taking that much damage. We have 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here in overtime. It's going to be quite tough if we keep battling him down that right lane. So let's push now with a Miner and Balloon combination. He's coming in with that P.E.K.K.A. That's going to be pretty tough to stop. Let's go with an E-Wiz here and get these Goblins down on top of this P.E.K.K.A. That should do work for us, but now we have so many bats on our tower. Let's get this Knight down as well to try and stop the Night Witch. The E-Wiz is doing some work against those bats, thankfully. And up there on the top of the screen, the Balloon did some serious work to his King Tower. So that is all the way down to 1260. Now he has another Battle Ram coming back at us, so the Ice Spirit should freeze it. That'll stop the Barbarians. We don't even need the E-Wiz here. We'll take that damage and try and get back to his tower. Either go for a 3 crown or get his 2nd crown tower. Since he did play that Elixir Collector quite early, Goblins going down. That should distract the Princess for a little bit. That's gonna take the Princess out almost, but we're gonna need our Knight here to take the Princess out. Let's go with a Miner in the back and now play the Balloon once again. I think we can get this 3 crown rush in. Miner is doing some serious work to the tower. Night Witch comes down. Let's go for a poison now. And we have to continue distracting this P.E.K.K.A. And he has another Battle Ram in the center of our base. Balloon gets a hit off onto the tower. Log going down. And we secure the victory. So that's very clutch gaming from us. We kept our King Tower alive. It was under 1,000 HP. So it was a very good offensive run there for him. But we were able to stop it. So that pushes us to 3-1 here in this grand challenge. Let's go for one more game. So see if we can go 3-0 in this battle. Up against Diego from Electrify. We've got the Knight in our starting hand and the E-Wiz. So very good starting hand. We can go for a Knight Balloon push if we wanted to. Goblins are really good at defense. And of course the E-Wiz is the best defensive card in the game. Let's see what our opponent opts to start with. He's going Goblins. So let's split Goblins as well. I'm expecting a Hog Rider at this point. Let's see what happens. Nothing coming our way. We're just going to wait just a little bit longer. And if nothing comes, let's go with a Knight here in the back left and see what happens next. He has a Night Witch of Ken. So we're playing another Night Witch deck. I've got my poison ready just in case. And let's see if it's another P.E.K.K.A deck or maybe it's the 3 Musketeers. I'm hoping 3 Musketeers, not because they're easy to deal with, but just because I want to see this deck go up against them. He has an E-Wiz as well. So very defensive deck. He is playing this game very slowly, just like I am, which is what you always want to do. Start the game out slowly. Feel out your opponent. Let's see if you can get the job done. Let's go for a Miner on top of this E-Wiz. That should be able to shred it. He has that Baby Dragon coming in, but I don't care. We're going in with our Balloon. I've got my poison ready if I do need it. Let's see what happens here. Baby Dragon doing some work. Goblins are going to take out our E-Wiz, so that sucks. But now we're going to go Goblins in the center to distract his Goblins. And the Balloon over there gets 2 shots off onto his tower. So we are doing a very good job right now. He has an elixir collector down on the right, so let's apply some pressure with the knight and then send our miner back onto his pump just to make sure that he doesn't get a huge elixir advantage. He plays the Night Witch, so very well played. Let's go for a poison on top of the Night Witch. That should clean up the Night Witch. And look at the Knight doing so much work to that tower. Her bats are going to go down as well. The Knight's just cleaning that tower up. That tower is all the way down to 927, and we have that elixir collector basically dead here. We have the left tower down to 666, and now we have to deal with a golem. A golem deck. So this is going to be very tough. Let's apply opposite lane pressure with the balloon. Force him to respond since he does only have that baby dragon. Let's see if he has a horde or something that can quickly take out the balloon. It does not look like it. Balloon's going to get a shot off onto that tower, get another shot off, and clean up that tower. So let's focus here on the left-hand side. Now we have our Ewis and Knight. Let's see what he decides to support the golem with first. Let's go with goblins. There goes his baby dragon. So we're going to go with Knight to distract the baby dragon. Just a second too late, unfortunately. And now we have big problems on our hand. Law going down to clean up those goblins and push the golem back just a little bit. We do have our defensive poison if we need it. Electro Wizard going down. Let's play the defensive poison now on top of his Ewiz, Night Witch, and Baby Dragon. But it looks like we are definitely losing that first tower. Luckily, we do have his tower down to 666. But unfortunately here, he has another golem in our base. But it's going to be okay. We have the Knight. Hopefully the Ewiz turns around. The Ewiz, no, the Ewiz is going to go mind his own business. So the miner is going down here. And let's try and support the Ewiz with a balloon. That's going to be the best move here, just because he has so much coming there on the right side. Now he has a Night Witch in the center of our base, but thankfully that Ewiz is doing some work, and that Balloon's doing some work. Balloon takes the left-hand tower, poison going down as well, and now we have to deal with this Baby Dragon. Baby Dragon should die here in just a second. Hopefully it does not take our tower. Either way, we have this King Tower down to 1236, but I want to keep this Golem off the tower. I don't want to go into double elixir time. Ewiz slowing it down. Lightning comes in hot, but that's not going to be enough. We are going to secure the W there. That'll be the match there. Oops, notifications. I have to turn those off. But that makes it 3-0, 3 games in a row with this Knight Balloon deck. So very strong deck. You guys definitely need to try it out if you haven't tried this combo before. 4-1 in this Grand Challenge. I will continue to push with this deck in the Grand Challenge and see if we can get some more W's. But let's slide over here to the left so I can show you this deck one more time with the Knight Balloon, Miner, Ewiz, Poison, Log, Ice Spirit, and Goblin. So if you guys did enjoy the video, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for some more future daily Clash Royale content. And I hope you guys go on and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace!